In Germany, tributes started pouring as residents gathered in front of the church close to the Magdeburg Christmas market on Sunday to show their sympathy with the victims and their relatives of the attack that killed 5 and injured scores. A man suspected of ploughing a car through crowds at the market faces multiple charges of murder and attempted murder. Friday's evening's attack in the central city of Magdeburg shocked the country and stirred up tensions over the charged issue of immigration. Lars Halter is with Deutsche Welle and joins me from Berlin, an hour's distance from where all this happened. Lars, what can you tell us about this market and what exactly happened?
Thanks for having me. Well, first of all, I should probably clarify what exactly a Christmas market is. They're very popular here in Germany and the rest of Europe. It is a much smaller phenomenon in the rest of the world, if at all. So the month leading up to Christmas, pretty much every town here has their little market where often arts and handicrafts are sold, wood carvings, knitted or felted clothing, home decorations, often, of course, with a Christmassy theme. There's also food and Glühwein. That's a spiced hot wine. It is very good, and people usually just gather at these markets, not just to shop, but to celebrate the season. Now, this market in Magdeburg was in full swing with hundreds of people in attendance when a man drove his car right into the crowd. It's a tight crowd, of course, very little room to jump aside. So the man plowed down dozens of people who didn't have a chance to react. 5 are dead, around 20 are badly injured. It's a horrible attack, and it's reminiscent of a similar attack in Berlin 8 years ago when a terrorist also drove a truck into the crowd at a Christmas market here. Of course, this is a constant reminder that terror attacks, large and small, can happen anywhere at any time.
Lars, how was this attack even possible given that such mass events tend to be protected?
That's the big question, of course. Ever since that Berlin attack 5 years ago, Christmas markets have been fortified. There's always huge concrete barriers surrounding the markets. And at first it bothered people because it's hard to not let these protective measures ruin your Christmas spirit. But I guess everyone got used to it, and sometimes they're disguising the concrete barriers to make them look a bit nicer and almost decorative. However, now in Magdeburg, those barriers were placed so far apart that cars actually fit through them. The local authorities said that was on purpose so that emergency vehicles could get in and out if necessary, but that's obviously a big mistake. Usually the barriers are placed with maybe a police car or something of the like in the middle, so they can be opened and closed like gates. Now it's come out that the police really used their cars in a wrong formation, making this attack now even more tragic because it very much looks like this could have been prevented.